Welcome to tonight's broadcast. I'm Grayson Guernsey. In a little bit, I'm going to be joined here by Thomas Maloney. We have the Ramblers of McBain versus the Trojans of Lake City, and let's get it started. Tip-off was won by Lake City, but now McBain's on offense trying to get something, and then McBain's able to respond, but no good. Trojans of Lake City are trying to come up with something on offense. Thomas, I don't know about you, but to me, it looks like there's not that many people on the McBain bench as there usually is. Is that just me, or?
Yeah, not as many people. I mean, especially when you compare it to this JV bench. I mean, they got almost 10 guys on the bench. But so if they need a break, they got plenty of guys keep fresh bodies in. But for McBain, they only got around 7 or 8, which I feel like is less than usual. But that's partially due to the freshman team.
But no, is there like less people on the bench, or am I just like not seeing things right? I don't know. I think I'm just. But McBain again coming in immediately gets like 2 shots underneath, and both of them have been no good so far. I mean, McBain's been. They've been getting those passes underneath. They just have been unable to take the opportunity and like capitalize on them and score.
Yeah, it's been a slow start to the game, but we're still early in it yet. Lake City really, honestly, just trying to run through the offense. Pretty much the same as McBain's doing, but both teams just struggling to score offensively so far.
Right there, Brendan got split, and him and Brody Skierbeck got split. Good opportunity for the Traverse City guy to go up and score, but he missed it. And what I'm talking about is that Brent came in help side, and they both went for the ball once he turned his back, which gave him the perfect opportunity to slip right between them and go up to the hoop. I mean, on help side defense, one thing you got to do is you got to make sure that you close out the gaps when you're coming over so the guy can't split in between you. Because at most, it's going to be a charging foul.
Corner 3 is off the mark, rebounded by Max Ealing in the Ramblers. Braden Winkle, nice pass to Brody Skierbeck for a pull-up J. No good. Ealing, tough rebound, and that's going to be an and one. Nice shot and a good finish, going up strong and hard to the rim.
Yeah, Ealing being the center of this team. He's like a small forward, but I mean, the McBain JV team this year, they got a lot of skill, but just not that much height, and that's been a problem mostly all year. Is that when they get into height battles, they have a hard time being able to compete. I mean, they have Jacob Brunick and Zeke Haverkamp, but I mean, those are just like 2 guys.
And they're both freshmen as well, so they're not as experienced to the game yet.
No.
And the whole kind of working and getting to the speed of the game.
Max has a steal for the Ramblers.
Nice job by Max right there. Ramblers also were playing some good defense on that Lake City offense.
Yes, they were. Very good.
Forcing tough passes and not letting them get anything easy at the rim. McBain is now running some offense.
McBain taking their time with their offense, which is just classic McBain. Just you got to wait for the perfect opportunity. In the past 2 drives, they've had a great opportunity opening up. Max goes in for the basket, and that's going to be
another and one. Another and one for Max Ealing as the defender's feet were not set. Chance to make this a 3-point play once again, as he just did earlier off of that foul a second ago.
Max.
Free throw, no good.
And Lake City is pushing it down the court, trying to capitalize.
Stanley with it. Over to McNally. Down low, and that's good. Cameron Miller on the drive. Trojans now in a press, and that's stolen by Miller over to Stanley.
Stanley trying to direct the offense, gives it to McNally.
Trojans just swinging the ball around, trying to find good cutters down low. But number 20 says he's going to take it himself. That was no good by Carter Root. McBain with the rebound. Winkle.
Shoots it. No good.
Ealing fighting for that rebound. Nice job. But he did dribble it out of bounds. It's going to be Trojan ball.
Ealing, I mean, he's been doing a really great job rebounding, getting those boards so far in the game.
McNally with it. Over to Murray. Over to Ciccelli. Shot no good. Another rebound for Ealing. Max Ealing doing a great job right now crashing the boards. And he's getting rebounds on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, he is getting rebounds on both sides. He's doing a really good job. Underneath again, he goes up with a shot. And Max has just been on an absolute tear so far. I mean, he's already has 6 points. The only points he hasn't scored for McBain has been 2.
Got a nice shot right there by McNally. A little physical, yeah, but he did a good job making the finish and converting at the rim.
I mean, he was able to split the 2 defenders, and he's going to be able to go, and he goes up again, and that's going to be
good for 2.
Good for 2.
And that's a foul by Winkle.
But no, so far the main thing is that McBain's defense, I mean, they've been responding, but just 2 times in a row they've been Lake City offenders have been able to split the help side, like go right between it and go up to the basket, which is not a good sign at all, because now they know that they're going to like move out of the way when they start charging through there, so they're not going to be afraid to like go up strong and get some of those hard points. What you got to do is you got to stand your feet down, and then once you like hit contact, make it authentic and just try to fall down and take a charge.
I think Skierbeck got like a little blood on his jersey as he got fouled, or as on that last little section there.
Yeah.
It was a little physical down low, and he got a little, I think, an elbow to like the nose or something. He's getting bleeding. I think he's all right though, Coach.
Yeah. He should be all right.
Varsity coach Koopman is going to go check on him real quick here, make sure he's all right, and possibly tape him up or anything. McBain with the rebound. Sure, the shot's no good. Winkle over to Ealing, trying to find the pass down low. Thomas over to Krutoff, who's now subbed in. Winkle off the tip pass for 3, and that's good.
Winkle able to get off that. I mean, he had a bit of space, so he decided to let it fly, and then he was able to capitalize off of that moment and get some points.
Yeah, and then Brandon almost got a steal right there, so nice back-to-back plays, playing on both sides of the ball.
No, Brandon's playing very, very well, good right now. He's showing his experience.
Yeah, and then Brevin Cucci right here also doing the same. Not making it easy, getting the pass and bounce as he tipped it out. Stanley with it. Over to Murray. To McNally.
Allen almost got a little bit of a knockaway right there.
Gets a screen, behind the back pass, stolen by Cucci. 3-on-1. He does a nice job of seeing it, but it gets stolen as he's dribbling it back out. Allen, good hustle down the court.
McNally was trying to do that flashy Allen Iverson type of pass, and I mean,
yeah, that was back-to-back times he tried to do that. Both times it didn't work. So
I think yeah, check that one off the list.
Probably don't do that from now on, but we'll see. Maybe he does it later. Lake City in a nice little press right here. We got a foul on Lake City. It's going to be McBain ball down low.
What they need to do on that situation is get a third person back, because you got to secure the ball down the court before you do any type of offense. I mean, Lake City must have been watching film or something because they realized immediately that Max Ealing just showing his strength and just the size and driving down there, taking his defender with him. He's not able to do it, but I mean, hey, he was being physical and was not afraid to drive to that basket.
Yeah,
and drove Max a little bit too far.
Well, yeah, he was just a little bit too under the hoop, and I think that's what caused his miss a little bit there. But he's definitely showing that he plays football for sure and that he's nice and physical and he can muscle his way to the rim.
I mean, he was one of the main guys that literally every single game on football he would be flexed up. Every single game. He'd played 2 quarters in JV and then he'd get flexed up to varsity. And in the playoffs, he actually was a starter, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he had to play a little bit because of Caleb Miller's injury, which was a huge key loss for McBain. But it was that position had to have been rotated by Ealing along with, I believe, a couple others. And I think it definitely helped him, and it's helping him really in all sports. But we're going to come back to right here, and Braden Winkle, nice little fadeaway J.
Winkle has been stepping up a lot as a player for the JV team. I mean, he's led the team in like points, I'm pretty sure. He's basically just replacing what Josh Runenball was for the JV team.
Yeah, and I mean, he's really stepped up. He's shown his leadership as he's one of the few sophomores on this team, and he's definitely doing a good job of showing it, and so far he's been a pretty solid player this year. Engelwright for 3, shot no good. Lake City with the rebound. Up the court is Braden Spears. He's going to shoot, no good.
Rebounded by Haverkamp.
Yep, Zeke with the rebound. McBain ball. Winkle over to Ealing. Down low, Krutoff for 2.
Josiah Krutoff, I mean, just able to run down that court and get wide open and able to return, spin back and score some points. Good cut, hard cuts by him.
Root with it. Over to number 23, to Chelly. Jump shot is no good from the elbow. Winkle has it over to Ealing. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Ealing, 5 seconds to go. Winkle, step back, 3. Ooh, almost in. That was close.
That would have been like the second week in a row Winkle has made it like a buzzer beater. Because the one at NMC, he made that one buzzer beater, right?
Yeah, that was pretty good. I mean, it was a 3/4 length shot too. It wasn't just a 3-pointer or anything like that. But that's going to do it here for your first quarter of the JV game. And we'll see you in the second quarter after this break, brought to you by L&J Meat Market.
L&J Meat Market. Our meat speaks for itself. Fresh homemade pizza, made just for you at a cheap price. If that sounds like a good deal, then Kelly's is the place for you. Next time you're feeling hungry, remember Kelly's.
And we're back now here in second quarter action, as it's going to be the Ramblers ball. Skierbeck is back in the game after his minor injury. Looks to be doing all right here now. And it's going to be McBain ball underneath after a tip pass. Krutoff for 3. That's good.
Krutoff able to get those. I mean, he is a pretty good 3-point shooter for this JV team. I mean, he's made some crucial shots before.
I mean, Joey's a pretty pretty consistent shooter. I mean, last year when I played JV with him, we had to do a couple shooting drills, and he was almost beating me every time, and he's got a pretty good jump shot, I'll definitely admit.
Yeah.
Skierback takes it himself, blocked on the shot, rebounded by Lake City. Brody trying to hustle, get it back, does not. Stanley's just going to drive in, wide open lane. He's going to get a layup for 2.
Defense right there. I mean, you got to figure. I don't know if there was some miscommunication on who had who, but something happened. I mean, and also right now, Lake City's doing a full court press and just putting in as much pressure as possible on McBain.
Haverkamp gets it. Engelwright for 3, and that's good.
Engelwright able to splash that in for turning a bad situation into a good situation, and then someone needs to tie their shoe. The old. I don't know, but there's a monster like on the basketball court that unties your shoes. I swear. The lace, like I don't know.
It's called double knot your shoe.
The double knot. Well, yeah, but then he's able to get that though. I'm telling you, he's able to untie that.
I don't know, man. Miller's got it. Kicks it out. Stanley has it now. Over to Root.
Do you think McNally has any relations to like the McNallys of McBain?
I don't know.
But I mean, right there.
Maybe, but I don't know for sure.
I mean, he's a good basketball player, so I mean, he would have like some McNally genes in him because we got 2 of them that are pretty good at basketball on our varsity. But back to basketball.
McBain's just trying to run the offense and move the ball. Going to get a steal here by Lake City. And Miller's going to get that for 2.
Miller. It's going to be timeout, I think, on McBain. And we'll see after this quick break brought to you by L&J Meat Market.
McLain Transmission and Auto Sales. Transmission repair and vehicle sales in Northern Michigan. Locally owned and operated. Being a member of the community means that we take pride in the work that we do for our neighbors. You can expect honest and expert service from us. Every repair, every sale, every time. Servicing Cadillac, Lake City, Manton, Mesick, Big Rapids, Traverse City, and surrounding areas. Located on 2730 South LaChance Road, Lake City, Michigan. Call us at 231-779-1394 or check out our website at mclaintransmission.com.
All right, we're back here now in the second quarter. 5:41 to go in the first half. Score currently McBain 20, Lake City 12. And Braden Winkle just going to run right past the defenders on this press. Ball's going to get tipped out of bounds. It's going to be Lake City ball, as it looks like it must have rolled off the McBain player who was down low.
Don't know what happened.
Not sure what happened there, but I think he was just explaining himself to the other ref about his call. I'm not sure. Everything seemed to be all good though, but
tried to throw a zipper to his other teammate, but didn't really end up working. 3-point shot, and that is good. And McBain has taken a pretty sizable lead right now. I mean, they got a 11-point lead.
Yep, Kyle DeZoo on that 3, pretty nice shot. And he also pretty good shooter. Root with it. Over to Stanley. Stanley drives in, kicks it out. Number 30 for 3, no good on that shot by Kelsey.
And they get it. McNally gets it, and he's going to try to. He's trying to do a bunch of these passes. I mean, no-look passes. Man drives into the lane, gives it to McNally, and McNally just lets it fly.
That's good for 3.
McNally has been playing, I mean.
He's got 9 points, so he's doing pretty good for their team, I definitely admit.
Yeah, but he's trying to make these flashy passes. I keep on seeing it, and it's like, dude, just pass the ball and get some points.
DeZoo over to Haverkamp. Engel right now. To Krutov, to Haverkamp. They're working the ball. Lake City kind of playing a little, what's it called?
Slow?
Not slow. They're playing a little sag defense there, but Josiah Krutov decides, I'm going to take it in myself, and he does a nice job of finishing strong at the rim and getting 2 points. Root with it. Drives in. He's going to come right back out.
30 again, tries to shoot a shot, but no good.
Haverkamp with the rebound. He's going to get it to Braden.
Haverkamp knows he can't take that down the court that quick, so he just gives it off to one of his guys that can get down there.
Well, and he's just playing it safe. I mean,
yeah, he's playing it safe,
you don't need to force a bad shot by all means or any chance, or like potentially get it stolen from you from behind, because that happens a lot in basketball.
Oh, yes, that does happen a lot in basketball.
And so it was a pretty nice play by Zeke.
Yeah, it is a very smart
play. And especially in this Ramblers offense where they kind of run a slower moving offense.
Yes.
And they want to work the ball.
One thing I would say is that he's a very good screener as well for the Ramblers.
Murphy gets it. Carter goes up for 2, and that's good. Little hook shot action right there. Stole that one out of your book.
Yeah, he stole that one out of my book.
McNally over to Spears. Down low is Ticelli. Kicked it out.
Murphy
shot
with the rebound.
No good by Rude. Brain at the top of the key. 2:40 to go in the first half. Stolen by McNally. Taking his time down the court. Goes up, does not finish. He's going to get the rebound, however. Finds his man down low. And ball goes out of bounds. That's going to be a turnover.
I didn't really see what happened with Zeke right there.
Yeah, something happened at mid-court between Zeke and Braden Spears of Lake City. I'm not sure. I think they both kind of just got up in each other's shoes a little bit, and they both fell.
Yeah.
They both seem to be doing all right, though. So Winkle has it. Over to Engelwright. Engelwright. Pick and roll to Murphy. Murphy does not hang on to the pass as he falls down. Stolen by Lake City. Spears hop step. No good on the shot. It's going to miss off the rim and off his leg out of bounds.
Yeah,
Rambler ball.
He tried to. He did a good move. It's just he underestimated where he would, or overestimated where he'd be basket-wise. So he went up and he hit like the backboard.
Yeah, he was just a little too far under the hoop.
Yes, just a little too far.
And a moving screen right there by Jacob Brunick.
Jacob Brunick. I mean, you just got to keep your feet steady and don't move your feet when they're on the ground. That's the #1 rule.
Couple subs coming in, trying to get really everyone in here. I mean, and that's good for JV because the whole point of JV is really kind of learn the plays for basketball and then help you get to varsity level and then help you be successful at that level.
It is still a varsity team, so if you're not the best player and you're in a tight game, you're not going to play. Freshman level is where they just literally send you out there to learn it. That's the one thing about freshman level. Freshman is not about winning, really.
Shot there, no good. A little bobbling of the ball right there as well, but McBain does get it. Kamler Engelwright to Kyle DeZoo. Shot no good. Braden Spears gets it. Spears over to Rude. Back to Spears. He's got a little moves in his bag.
He does. He's a very jumpy player, but I mean, he's got a lot of moves. He likes that one jump step and then trying to go up.
Yep, little hop step. Looks like Lake City now in a diamond press. Foul on Lake City. That was Elijah Chelly kind of
shoving him.
I think he went to block the pass and then he kind of just fell on Cam.
I see.
Diego gets it. Back to Engelwright, and they're going to run the play with a minute to go in the first half. First pass right off the bat, however, stolen by Miller. It's good for 2.
One thing about basketball that I learned the hard way is that when the pass is going to, you got to run at the ball to go grab it. You can't just stand there and grab it. I made the same mistake, so that's how I learned from it.
Exactly. This is exactly what JV is for. You're supposed to learn and just get better each and every game and each and every practice. Brunick at the top, over to Engelwright for 3. No good.
Reyes, Diego Reyes almost had that rebound and could have gone up with it, but I mean, hey, good attempt by him though.
Yeah, and they still keep the ball, so it is perfectly fine. DeZoo in the corner. Out to Brunick. They're just working the ball. Only a couple seconds to go here in the first half.
Set something up.
You're going to want to at least hit one more shot here. 10 seconds. Murphy has it. Over to Diego. Back to Murphy.
2 seconds. Murphy got the
And no shots to get off as tight defense from Lake City. And that's going to end the first half score. McBain 27, Lake City 17. And me and Grace are going to be signing off here as we got to get ready for our varsity game. But it's been a pleasure, and
we'll see you in the next game.
Yep.
Brought to you by LNG.
Foundation Scholarship helped me achieve my educational dream by allowing me to attend a private college that I really didn't think that I could afford.
By allowing me to focus more on my academics and less about worrying constantly about the financial stressors, it allowed me to form relationships on my community campus, which helped me strive to be a better person, a better student, and a better future teacher.
So I remember taking a picture back in my first semester of college, and it was over $400 for 2 textbooks. And so every bit of money helps, and these scholarships helped me achieve my educational dream by coming back to McBain and helping our next generation of students succeed.
I could go and pursue the majors in education that I wanted to.
McLain Transmission and Auto Sales. Transmission repair and vehicle sales in Northern Michigan. Locally owned and operated. Being a member of the community means that we take pride in the work that we do for our neighbors. You can expect honest and expert service from us. Every repair, every sale, every time. Servicing Cadillac, Lake City, Manton, Mesick, Big Rapids, Traverse City, and surrounding areas. Located on 2730 South LaChance Road, Lake City, Michigan. Call us at 231-779-1394 or check out our website at McLainTransmission.com.
Come shop at the family-owned Lakeside Ace Hardware, where you'll always leave satisfied. We pride ourselves at giving customers top-of-the-line products such as Benjamin Moore paint, Traeger grills, Uni ovens, and much more. We provide great tools from companies like Milwaukee and DeWalt, but our best product is our customer service. Our friendly staff is always happy to help you get what you need to make a perfect house better. The price is always right here at Lakeside Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
For people who desire a custom-built home in northern Michigan, Arrow Homes is the premier builder that specializes in creating stunning, high-quality custom homes that reflect each homeowner's unique style and needs. Unlike other home builders that rely on cookie-cutter designs, Arrow Homes partners closely with clients through every step of the process, from initial design concept to final walkthrough, creating a truly customized living space. With over 50 years of home building expertise using only the finest materials and the most skilled craftsmen, Arrow Homes constructs exceptional custom houses that owners are proud to call home.
For 5 generations, the Ebles family has been here to serve you.
Now, from 3 locations.
From quality meat processing to our little town jerky smoked meats and home-style foods from Dawn Fresh Catering, we've got it all.
Visit the Bridge Coffee Shop to grab a frappe while you shop in
Ebles Clothing Department. Come see what's in store at Ebles, all around the great towns of Falmouth, Reed City, and Everett.
Reedy's is a family restaurant on Main Street in McBain. Their menu has something for everyone, from kids' meals and pizza or burgers to their entrees such as grilled salmon, grilled tilapia, pasta dishes, and the best barbecue ribs or chicken around. Tuesday through Thursdays, Reedy's is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, they close at 9 p.m. And Sundays, they are not open at all. Food for your mood. Here at Shepherd's Agency in downtown McBain, we are your local and trusted source for all your insurance needs. We truly appreciate our clients and we work hard to provide them with the best coverage at a fair price. If you're not already a client of ours, contact us and let us see what we can do for you. Call us at 231-825-2411. Stop in the office or visit us online at shepherdsagency.com.
You know about McLain's excellence in auto repair and transmission work. Now he takes that same work ethic in selling mid-value SUVs and rest-free Southern trucks at an affordable price. These vehicles all have an exact description on his website at www.mclainsautosales.com, or you can just call today at 231-779-1394.
When you think of maple syrup, you think a nice plate of pancakes. But what if we told you that maple syrup can be so much more? Highland Hills Maple Syrup. Take the ordinary and make it extraordinary.
Welcome to Twisted Cow, a culinary journey you won't forget. Now serving food all year round. From our signature roll and wrap to our daily special, every bite celebrates flavor and tradition. Whether you're dining in with friends or grabbing a quick bite, there's something for everyone. Look us up on any browser at Twisted Cow to see our hours, location, and number to call in and order. Or dine with us at 123 Roland Street, McBain, Michigan.
Fresh homemade pizza, made just for you at a cheap price. If that sounds like a good deal, then Kelly's is the place for you. Next time you're feeling hungry, remember Kelly's. L&J Meat Market. Our meat speaks for itself.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Calix Austin, and I'm going to be taking over for the rest of this half. Right now, the score is 27-17. There's about 35 seconds left in halftime until we start the game up. The Trojans appear to already be done with their little halftime meeting. Now we're just waiting on the Ramblers to finish up theirs. Trojans ball to start off the game. I do believe that's Landon Stanley with the ball right now. Gives it over to Walker Murray. He's looking. Kicks it over to Carter Root. Root now. Searching. Heads back over to Murray. He's going to drive down, go for the layup. Runs into Thomas. Shot attempt, no good. Rebounded by Allen. Allen now all the way down to the court, fighting off multiple defenders. Gives it over to, I do believe that's Max Ealing. He puts it up. It's no good. It's rebounded by Thomas. Thomas puts it up, no good. Rebounded by number 4, Cameron Miller of the Trojans. He gives it over to number 20, I think that's number 24, Connor McNally. Murray with the ball now. To Stanley, back to Murray. Gives it over to Miller. Miller now just kind of looking. Gives it over to Root. He puts it up. It's no good. It's rebounded by Ealing. Gives it over to Winkle. Winkle now moving his way up. Ealing back to Winkle. Thomas with it. Gives it to Takuchi. To Skierbeck. To Thomas. To Ealing. And if you remember earlier, Skierbeck had to leave because I think it was blood or something on the ground, and it was coming from him, but he seems to be back in the game now. So we're seeing more with him. Thomas is going to drive, put up a shot, and it's in. 29-17 is the score right now with 6 minutes left in the third. Connor McNally with the ball. Gives it to Miller. Miller looking back to Stanley. Ball stolen by Ealing. Gives it over to Winkle. Winkle now moving his way down. To Skierbeck. Skierbeck's going to throw up a shot. No good. Gets its own rebound. Puts up another shot. Can't quite get a hold of that one. a whole bunch of players go for the rebound. Eventually, Miller ends up with the ball, giving it over to Stanley. Gives it over to Murray. He's going to go for the three, and it's in. 29-20 with 5:25 left in the third. Gucci to Winkle. This whole game, Lake City has been putting on the pressure. That's something I've noticed when I was just sitting off to the side, is that they just full court press throughout the entire game so far. They've been playing very aggressive. And I think they said a foul on Cameron Miller is going to be McBain's time to shoot two. Ealing's first shot's up, in and good. Second shot's up, and good, I do believe. Shot put up by, I think that was Miller. No good. Rebounded by Scareback. Gives it to Winkle. Winkle now moving up. 31-20 with 4:45 left in the third. Scareback now with the ball. Puts up a shot. In and good. 33-20. Scareback rushes in there to steal the ball. He's going to draw a foul, though. Shot put up by Murray, but it looks like they're going to call him for a push. Oh, no, legal block. Or never mind. 0-3 white. So foul on Braden Winkle. Lake City's going to be shooting too. First shot's up. And good. 33-21. Second shot's up and no good. It's going to get rebounded by Miller. And they're going to call travel. Scareback's going to be throwing in the ball. Allen with the ball. Hands it over to Cucci. Cucci now back to Winkle. Gives it to Ealing. To Thomas. To Cucci. Scareback. And they're just trying to set up their offense, taking their time, passing the ball around, just waiting until they find a good opening. That was not a good opening. They didn't take the shot. Gave us to Winkle. He goes for the three. No good. 3 black with a hold. His first, team's second. Ealing tries to put up the ball. No good. Gets swatted out of the air almost instantly. Number 13, Landon Stanley with the ball right now. To Murray. Gives it to McNally. He gives it back to Murray. Murray's going to put it up. It's going to be good. 33-23. Allen gets the ball passed to him. He tries to go for it. Ball goes out. I'm not sure who it's out on, though. One thing that I've noticed is that Walker Murray and Cameron Miller seem to be the lead scorers, along with Connor McNally for this team. Winkle with the three. In and out, no good. Bounced in, but before it went through and through, it came out almost instantly. Allen with the ball right now after stealing it from a pass. Gets the ball stolen from himself. Deep pass down to Miller. Miller kind of just swats it into the hands of Scareback. Although Skierbeck not able to get a hold of it, running towards Miller, hits it out of bounds himself. It's going to be Trojans' ball. And right now, McNally has it. Gives it over to Stanley. Stanley's going to give it to Miller. He's going to put it up. Whistle's going to be blown. Foul. 3 white on the arm. First shot's up and good. We got subs. Number 32, Kyle DeZoo. In for number 20, Alan Thomas. And number 23, Eliza. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that last name. In for number 20, Carter Rue. Second shot's up. No good. Ball's going to almost go out of bounds. Murray kind of swats it back in, bounces off the calf of Ealing and flies back out. It's going to be out of McBain, and we got subs. Number 50, Zeke Haverkamp, in for number 20, Max Ealing. Or number 24, Max Ealing. 33-24 right now is going to be the score with 2:36 left in the third. Shot's going to be put up by McNally. It's going to be in and good. 33-26 now. Kyle wide open. Bit confused as to 23 with the block. Bit confused. Gonna give McBain another chance. Winkle gives it to Skierbeck. Skierbeck back to Winkle. Winkle pump fakes, gets it to Coochie. Coochie goes for the 3. A little short and to the left. Kyle gets the rebound, gives it to Winkle. Gives it to Skierbeck. Back to Winkle. It's looking. Sets it up. Haverkamp with it now. Coochie tries to do essentially a bullet pass over to Skierbeck, but I think that was Murray who's just standing right there, able to stick a hand out and get a hold of that ball. And he goes for the 3 and a little short. Ball's going to be out on Lake City. 35, 25, and 31 are all going in for the Trojans. To believe there is no new subs for the Ramblers. As Coochie gets a hold of the ball, searching. Gives it over to Winkle. Deep pass to Zeke. Zeke able to get a hold of it. Gives it to Kyle. Kyle's going to put it up. In and good with a whistle, though. Let's see what they're going to say. Block, and it looks like that shot is good. 35-26 with 1:30 left in the third, and Kyle's going to be shooting 2. Or maybe just 1. I think it's just 1. First shot's up and no good. Right now, number 31, Braden Spears has the ball. He's over to Miller. Miller now with the 3. 35-29 with 1:10 left in the third. Winkle with the ball right now, back to Coochie. Coochie tries to get the Winkle, no good, and we're gonna get a whistle. Tension seemed to be high in this game right now. Looks like they're gonna call a push on Coochie, at least I think that's what the call was. Deep pass down to 35. Levi Hudson. Nobody seemed to be home, though. He went for it, just wasn't able to get a hold of it. He goes out of bounds with the ball, trying to get a hold of it. Skierbeck throws the ball in to Winkle. He's now moving his way up to court. Gives it to Kyle. Kyle now looking. DeZoo puts up a shot, hits the bottom of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Miller, who gets it over to Spears. Hands it over to Hudson. Gives it to Miller. Miller's going to put up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Spears. He's going to put up a shot, no good. McBain gets the rebound on that. Scare back to Winkle, to Cucci. Pump fakes back to Winkle. Almost said the wrong name there for a second. Zeke with the ball, puts up a shot, no good. It's going to get rebounded by number 31, Brandon Spears. Three seconds. Buzzer beater put up. No good. 35-29 is going to be the score going into the fourth quarter. We will be right back here in just a minute with the fourth quarter.
When you think of maple syrup, you think a nice plate of pancakes. But what if we told you that maple syrup can be so much more? Highland Hills maple syrup. Take the ordinary and make it extraordinary.
Welcome to Twisted Cow, a culinary journey you won't forget. Now serving food all year round. From our signature roll and wrap to our daily special, every bite celebrates flavor and tradition. Whether you're dining in with friends or grabbing a quick bite, there's something for everyone. Look us up on any browser at Twisted Cow to see our hours, location, and number to call in and order. Or dine with us at 123 Roland Street, McBain, Michigan.
Welcome back. I'm Calix Austin, and this is the JV Ramblers versus Trojans. Score right now is 35-29 McBain with 20 seconds left until the fourth quarter. Now, like I said earlier, and I'm pretty sure that Grayson and Thomas covered this, is Lake City's been playing aggressive, full court press the entire game, and they just have not laid off. All right, looks like we're ready to start again, and here we are. Skierback throwing the ball into Winkle. Instantly met by Stanley. This is to Dezoo. Dezoo now looking. Skierback now. Pump fake. Drives in. Cucci. Another pump fake. Gives it to Winkle. Winkle setting up the offense. Cucci, pump fake. Skierback. Pump fake. Winkle gives it to Haverkamp. Haverkamp puts it up. Not quite there. Rebounded by Stanley. Bounce pass over to Murray. He gets the ball stolen from him by Cucci. He gives it over to Winkle. Setting it up again. Dezoo. Haverkamp. Cucci. He's looking. Changes his mind, gives it back to Skierback. Skierback now is going to look to Winkle. Go for the three. Not there. Skierback able to save it from going out at the cost of it going out on Lake City. I do believe that is. Or never mind. 32 White with the push. We're having subs. Number 24, Max Ealing, and number 25, Jacob Brunick in for Kyle Dezoo. And I'm not sure who else. Shot put up by, I think that was Elijah. No good. It's going to get rebounded by Winkle. He's going to give it to Brunick. Brunick to Ealing. Winkle. Cucci. Back to Winkle. Cucci now. Stops. Pump fakes. Jacob with the ball to Brody, to Braden. Gonna get a whistle. Timeout called by McBain. It's gonna be a 30-second timeout. We are gonna keep it here. The score right now is 35-29. Fourth quarter. Trojans has been doing nothing but just pushing the Ramblers, not letting them do much, not letting them break away. Giving McBain a hard time of setting up their offense. It's another thing I've noticed. It says McBain's been struggling a bit to get that offense set up the right way. They keep trying to, but then the Trojans just come in and break it up almost instantly. But the game's just about to start. Again, it's going to be McBain's ball. Trojans only trailing by 6. They have a chance with 5:40 left in the game. 35-29 McBain. And right now, Kurdoff has the ball. Loses control of it, I think, when he was trying to pass it over to Kuchi. Ball's going to be out of bounds. Oh, I think it got swatted out of the air by Trojan. Because Kuchi passes it into Winkle. Winkle now moving his way up. Giving it to Kurdoff. Hands it off to Kuchi. He's going to look. Find Winkle there. Nice little handoff to Kurdoff. He's going to drive. Put up a shot. Ooh, no good, but we're going to get a whistle. Number 3 hit. Murray. His second, team's first for the quarter. Josiah Kurdoff shooting 2. First shot's up. No good. Second shot's up. No good. Skierbeck goes down trying to get a hold of that ball. Gets back up. Goes after it one last time. Eventually, coach tells him to get down, so he moves down to the other end of the court. And a shot attempt by McNally kind of put out of his hands. So they are going to call a foul. Not shooting 2, though. 30 White with a push. His first, team's first of the quarter. McNally with another attempt. No good. Skierbeck's going to get that rebound. Gives it over to Winkle. Winkle now moving his way up the court. Gives it over to Ealing. Back to Winkle. Setting it up. Kurdoff. Kuchi. Back to Kurdoff. To Winkle now. Gonna get a whistle. I think that was 3 seconds. Yeah, I think that was a 3-second. Spears passes the ball in to McNally, who gives it right back to Spears. He's now going to move his way down, gives it over to Rue. Put up a shot. No good. Murray with the ball right now. He puts up a shot. It's not good. Rebounded by Miller. Miller looking. Never mind. Changes it to Spears. Spears can still put up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Ealing. Gets it over to Winkle. McBain has the ball now. 4 minutes left in the fourth. 35-29 is still going to be your score. Skierbeck saves it from going out. Almost loses control of this. Kurdoff, a little too high. Thomas in for Kurdoff now. Ball goes in between Kuchi's legs. He's able to grab a hold of that, steal it, gives it to Ealing. Ealing gives it to Winkle. Sorry, I blanked out there for a second. Back to Ealing. To Thomas. To Kuchi. To Skierbeck. To Thomas. Once again, they're just kind of throwing the ball around, trying to set something up or look for something for somebody to put a shot up. And it's what they love doing. You see them do it almost every other offense. Till eventually they find a way to set something up. And if it falls apart, they just start passing the ball around again, which is kind of what they're doing right now. Ealing right now to Thomas. To Winkle. To Cucci. Back to Thomas. Thomas is going to drive, changes his mind, gives it to Ealing. Ealing with the pump fake. Back to Thomas. Thomas to Winkle. Winkle with the three. Little short. Rebounded by Murray. Passes that over to Spears, and he's going to work his way down the court. He's going to keep driving. Gets met by two defenders. Passes it over to Root. He gives it right back to him. Miller with it right now, fighting, trying to find somewhere to go. Can't find anybody. Eventually finds Murray. He tries to get it over to, I do believe that's number 24, McNally. No good. It's going to get stolen, and right now Skierbeck has the ball. Gives it to Ealing. Ealing's going to toss it back behind him. Gives it to Winkle. Skierbeck right now. Looking. Goes up for the shot. In and good. 37-29 with 2 left in the fourth. We're going to get a timeout, full timeout by the Trojans. We'll see you right back after this break.
You know about McLain's excellence in auto repair and transmission work. Now he takes that same work ethic in selling mid-value SUVs and rest-free Southern trucks at an affordable price. These vehicles all have an exact description on his website at www.mclainsautosales.com, or you can just call today at 231-779-1394.
Welcome back, Ramblers. We got about 5 seconds left in this timeout. 37-29 in the fifth. 1:58 left in the fourth. It's going to be Trojans' ball. Spears passes it in to Stanley. He's going to keep a hold of it this time, though. Gives it over to Miller. Miller looking. Finds Spears. Spears with a nice little pump fake. Drives around. Goes for the shot. No good. Rebounded by Thomas. Cucci. Winkle. Skierbeck. Back to Winkle. And here they are again, just passing the ball around, trying to either A, set something up, or B, find an opening to shoot this or drive down. Although sometimes it doesn't go according to plan. They lose the ball, and Trojans have a hold of it now. Stanley with it. It's going to drive, put up a shot. No good. It's rebounded it, then thrown into the air. Ends up in the hands of Root. He's going to put it up, and it's not going to be any good. Rebounded by Winkle. It's like the third time I've seen Trojans do this. They get a hold of the ball, they get the rebound, but then they swing it up, throw it up, and hope that somebody on their team catches it and it doesn't land in the Ramblers' hands. I'm not quite sure why they do that, but I have seen them do that a couple times now. 50 seconds left in the fourth, 37-29. Still the score. Winkle with the ball right now. Ealing, Cucci, Winkle. Thomas now. Skierbeck, back to Thomas. Winkle, to Cucci, to Ealing, back to Winkle. Once again, just passing it around, trying to set it up. And he's met by a bunch of defenders. Going to get a whistle in that. 21 seconds left in the fourth. 14 or 13. 13 black. His first, team's second. Thomas with it right now. 10 seconds left. He's going to drive. Gives it to Brody. Brody with a pump fake. Tries to get up a shot. It's going to be no good. 4 seconds left on the clock. 37-29. 20 white on the arm. Or not 20. What? 20 black, I think he meant to say. He said 20 white, yet Brody Scareback shooting. First shot's up and good. 38-29 with 4 seconds left. Second shot's up and also good. 39-29. Trojans trailing by 10. 3, 2, 1. Gonna go for a buzzer beater. It's gonna miss it. That's gonna be the end of the game. 39-29 is gonna be your final score. I really don't have much to say to recap this game. Make sure you come back for the varsity game, and I will be in that one as well, and I should be joined by Isabel Roosevelt. But until then, I will see you later.